Welcome back, everyone, to the Bitcoin Business Bureau. I'm your host, as always, LitecoinLeader. It's been a heck of a week, okay? I'll say it. It's been a hell of a week. With everything that's going on in FTX and everybody chasing down Sam Bankman-Fried and all the associated people at Alameda, everybody's left scratching their head, wondering what's going on, chasing their tail, trying to figure out what happened and how it happened. But this is the nature of the beast, unfortunately. We are in a very young, very new enterprise of cryptocurrency where most of it is less than really 5 years old, let alone 10. I know Bitcoin is 13, started in 2009, and Litecoin's over 10. But for the most part, these coins are relatively young. Ethereum started in 2014. A lot of these exchanges basically sprung up out of nowhere. And we're trusting people like CZ and Sam and other people that we didn't know 5 years ago, and we still don't know how much we know these people already. So, in a trustless world, what do we do? What do you do? So, I always go back to one core thing for me, and I've been doing this for years in my research and in different industries and different things. It's just simple. It's 3 words: follow the money. Okay? At the end of the day, when you're doing research and when you're trying to figure out where should you put your hard-earned earnings, what you should do to try and get ahead, it's not easy. I know that, and a lot of people, I'll talk about greed in a minute, but when you follow the money, you really start to uncover things, and that's one of the nice things about blockchain is that it's a public ledger. It's for those that are public ledgers. That I'm not talking about centralized or CBDCs or anything like that. I've talked about that before, but for crypto projects, right? If a crypto project and they're on the blockchain is public, you should be able to do some good research. Now, some of this information that's coming to light about what happened with FTX, first off, remember a couple of things. First off, exchanges didn't used to have their own coins, okay? You did not invest in their platforms. Binance has changed that. Binance changed the game with that. I think there was another exchange that did it before them, but FTX followed suit. I know that there's other exchanges with their own coins, and those should be audited as well. Those things need to be looked at because they need to be public information. And I remember back with the ICO craze where everybody was looking at the teams and who's on the team and who's that. And now this name Gary Wang is popping up for FTX, and I'd show you a picture of him, but I'm not sure one exists. I did see a video from Altcoin Daily. Shout out to Altcoin Daily. They do a great job. And they showed a picture of Sam Wang from, I think it's Alameda. I'm not certain exactly where they found it, but there's a picture of his back. And to me, it looked like a screenshot from Silicon Valley. It didn't look like it was a real video or a real photo or anything. So there's a lot of activity that's going on in the crypto world, and that's why we continue to reiterate, not just follow the money, but we say, get your coins off the exchanges. Why are your coins on the exchanges? Unless you're actively trading something that given day, there shouldn't be anything on the exchange. And even then, there are ways to trade without being on an exchange. In the description below, you got Coin Trading Company. You can do that. Now, if you're playing markets and saying, I'll buy at X, if it gets down to this point, I'll buy. Keep in mind, those are dangerous games. Same thing for DeFi. These are games that people are chasing extra returns, right? They're not satisfied with how things are going in the last 6 months because Bitcoin has been stagnant to down. That's been the way the crypto has been going, stagnant to down. So when in that environment, people get impatient. They want to make more earnings. They want to get rewards. They want to, do DeFi and get a couple 300% returns, which is okay to pursue that, but you have to understand that risk includes, that reward includes a risk. Okay, so you're not that reward does not come for free. So, and why are people so greedy? Right? Why did Sam get greedy? Why did Alameda get greedy? Why did Catherine get greedy? I can't remember all their names, but they'll be in the rearview mirror, except for Sam soon enough. But why do they get greedy? Well, first off, this reminds me of what happened. It wasn't quite 10 years ago, but with the online poker thing, they just shut that down. But people get greedy. People, you'll bring up Lehman Brothers. You'll bring up like the 2008 the global financial crisis, the too big to fail, two banks that went under, a couple that didn't, a couple that got bailed out because they were lobbying Capitol Hill. People get greedy because they're not satisfied, okay? And they're not satisfied because, in the United States at least, it's a consumer environment. Everybody wants more. Every time you turn on anytime you go anywhere with an advertisement, and you can't avoid advertisements. They're on TV, radio. If you're out and about, they're on the internet, they're on your phone. There's ads everywhere. And think about how many times it's a consumption ad. It's not like, use this product, you'll feel better. That's a pharmaceutical. We won't go down that road. But, I mean, you've got all these other ads that say, buy me, buy me, buy me. And it could be a car, could be jewelry, could be a new TV, whatever it is. It's a consumption ad. Even the trucks, if you look at the truck ads, the car ads, it's never about it's rarely about the features of the car. It's more like you're going to feel luxurious. You're going to drive up to the ski chalet. You're going to live the life you always dreamed of, and it doesn't turn out that way. But we encourage greed because we encourage consumption, because that's the economy that's been built for the United States. It's consume, 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 rather than produce, produce, produce. So that's led us down this road of credit and trying to make ends meet and try to earn more and more of these things, and then spend them almost as fast as you get them because prices go up with inflation. So it's a downward spiral. It's very taxing on everyone's mentality. I'm certain of it. And people just don't have the time to do their own research because they're chasing these because they need more of these to make ends meet each month now. And because you're chasing those things, you can't do the research, and you're trusting other people. You're outsourcing your trust and your research to other people, and they need to be trusted resources. And even they don't even get it right. Okay, I've seen very few people that were ahead of this on Sam Bankman-Fried. A couple people were, but for the most part, no, they didn't see this coming. But I'm here to tell you this, that I would not be surprised to see another one. I would not be surprised to see any exchange go down. So again, get your coins off of the exchange. Not your keys, not your coins. And that goes with any custodian. Okay? If anyone's holding your value and if you can't pick it up or hold it yourself, you don't own it. So keep that in mind. Don't be surprised about what happens. It's going to continue to happen. That's the economy. That's the financial world that we live in these days. Do your best to protect yourself as much as possible. Watch the video on LitecoinLeader.com about how to store your crypto safely with an old smartphone. Get it. If you really like these treasures and ledgers, get one of those. Put on that. But regardless, if you have your crypto where you could store it safely, no one else can get to it. And that goes for your Federal Reserve notes. That goes for your silver, your gold, whatever else you value. Have it under your control. Get rid of third-party or counterparty risk. That's what we preach. That's what we talk about. That's what we want you to live, because it's dangerous out there. Okay? There are other Sams out there. There are other FTX episodes that are going to happen. We thought Luna was bad. Now it came FTX, and I'm not going to get into how they might be tangled or all that. You can see that on other videos and other sites, and we'll talk about that Wednesday night on the AMA. But a lot said today. Be safe out there. Be cautious. Protect your wealth. I'm going to close the drawer in the bureau now. Say follow leader one more time, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.